Brothers, this is Dr. Phil Chavez of the Men's Academy. December 6th is an interesting day. It's the feast of who most of us know as Santa Claus or Saint Nick. Now, on this day, many countries have customs of giving gifts to children, sometimes secretly. Saint Nicholas of Myra lived from about 270 to 343 and was the only child of wealthy Greek parents living in Turkey. Now, upon their deaths, he was raised by a bishop uncle who ordained Nicholas to the priesthood, and later Nicholas himself became a bishop. Since his youth, he continued to manifest great character, and he was extraordinary in his charitable works. He had great zeal for the truth. He performed many miracles. He protected those who were wronged, including prisoners, and he extended himself greatly to the poor. Now, while many legends are attributed to his life, there's a special account where he gave up much of his inheritance to give aid to a nobleman forced into poverty and who felt compelled to sell his 3 daughters into prostitution. Now, legend has it that St. Nicholas secretly tossed bags of coins into their home to relieve them, as well as to serve dowries for the 3 daughters. Some of the money would land in their stockings drying by the fireplace, and from that story, we get the origin of gifts placed in children's stockings and shoes at Christmas time. Now, according to tradition, during Nicholas' episcopacy, he stood boldly for the faith, especially in the face of persecution started by Diocletian. Apparently, Nicholas attended the Great Council of Nicaea, debated there in 325, and defended Jesus' divinity against the Arian heresies. And he helped later formulate the Nicene Creed. Eventually, he was seized by the magistrates, tortured, chained, and thrown to prison with many other Christians. But when Constantine the Great assumed power by God's great hand, all Christian prisoners were set free. Now, St. Nicholas, brothers, is somewhat of a figure like St. Valentine or St. Patrick. He's highly venerated by those not even Christians. I would imagine that he became well known because of his great holiness, his sacrifice, and his public service. Now, in the case of St. Nick, hopefully, brothers, he can continue to inspire many men for generosity, but especially to relieve those who are deepest in need. Brothers, St. Nick is a model of attentiveness to the poor and for those in deep need of protection. Let's be generous, brothers, to those causes especially, which pertain to the protection of life and the safeguarding of others from serious abuse. Brothers, God be with you. And St. Nicholas, pray for us.